Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we're going to be looking at one of the Marvel characters that I was able to pick up at my local comic book store. I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is, judging by the intro of this video. But guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at Doctor Strange. Now as you can see, I picked him up from Bedrock Action Toys. It's $12 for the figure. This is my local comic book store. As you can see, it looks like he comes with quite a bit of accessories. He looks pretty detailed. I think this is one of the $25 or $30 figures that you find at your local Walmart or Target. So let's go ahead, let's get him out. Let's get out his accessories. Looks like he comes with an extra set of hands. Hands doing a spell, and his cape, of course. But let's go ahead, let's see if we can get a closer look at some of the details on this figure. Hopefully the camera will work with us today and we'll be able to get a close look. Looks like the camera's working somewhat decent. As you can see, he does have nice detail on the face there. As you can see, he does have the time stone around his neck. Oh, there we go. Camera's working. Oh, it blurs out again. But you can see there, he does have the time stone around his neck. There we go. Hopefully it'll stay this time. I do hate these autofocus cameras. But this figure does have lots of detail to him. He does have quite bit articulation, as you can see, but I already know some of it's going to be limited due to the design of the character itself. But once again, very nicely done. Lots of detail going up and down this figure. I'm actually glad to have this. As everybody knows, I do have a ton of Iron Man figures and I have very few of the other Avenger figures, so having Doctor Strange is pretty cool, so I get to add him and start building my collection from him. Once again, really nicely done. I'm not sure if you're picking it up on the camera, because like I said, my camera is bouncing in and out of focus, but the sculpting of the head and the clothing is really cool. This thing looks really, really nice. And I'm so glad I was able to pick them up for just $12. Now hopefully I can get my camera to work with us. Okay, I think we go there. Hopefully it won't change on me again. But you can see, once again, it is done real nice. It's got lots of detail to it. It is a really cool figure. But guys, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some of the articulation here. Let me get it down here. Finish looking it over so you guys can see it. There we go, nice view of the head right there. Once again, very nicely done. The beard, the hair, everything. Now the articulation, he can look up a little bit, as you can see here. And of course they do have the left and right poses there. Now when it comes to the arms, as always, the arms do come out, as you can see there, at 90 degrees. It can go probably a little bit more, but that's just stretching it out. He does have 360 at the shoulder. He does have a bicep rotation as well. Now, this one's a little stiff. Now the elbows are double jointed. Trying to see if I can get that one to pop out. Well, let's try the other arm. So let's go here. See, looks like this one's actually going to give us a little bit less trouble. Because like I said, I did purchase secondhand, so I don't want to break anything. But as you can see here, the elbows are double jointed there, so you can actually get a nice closing articulation there. Now with the legs, you can see he does have this plastic cloth covering the bottom of the leg, so there's not that much you can do with the legs, but they do have the full range of articulation as all the other Marvel figures. It's just this big thick piece of plastic pretending to be cloth is covering them up, so it's kind of hard to get that going. But as you can see here at the ankles, once again the articulation is really cool. He does have hip rotation as well. He does come with a bunch of hands. Let's check out some of the accessories he comes with. Let's move that stuff out the way. Now, of course, he does come with his cape, which Doctor Strange wouldn't be anybody without his cape. So let's go ahead and see if we can get him to lock in the cape. As you can see, it has a peg on the back to lock it into the back. Let's get the time stone set up. I do think this is a really nice Doctor Strange figure, and I do want to do it justice. Don't want to just half-ass it on this review here. Now, as you can see, looks really cool there. I do like this figure a lot. It looks really nice. Now, let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the other accessories that come with Doctor Strange. Alright guys, so we put Doctor Strange on the turntable, and once again, he does look pretty good. Now, this is the other set of hands that he had. As you can see, it looks like he's about to cast a spell. Looks really cool. And if you want him to actually do the spell, you can actually set up those hands too. So let's go ahead, let's do that now, and let's transfer his hands to the ones where he's actually casting a spell. Alright guys, so here he is with his spell casting hands on. Now the hands are pretty easy to put on there, so it wasn't that difficult to put it on, and I think he looks awesome. I'm going to be experimenting on a little bit more, but guys, this is really cool. This is where we're going to end the video for today, guys. Once again, is Doctor Strange worth getting? This one here, definitely yes. As you can see, lots of detail. If you guys can get it from your local comic book store for 12 bucks like I did, it's a steal. If you got to pay the $20 at the Walmart or the Target, you know, I still would probably do it. I just haven't seen this Doctor Strange at any of my stores, so I wasn't able to pick them up, but luckily somebody else was able to sell them to my local comic book store, and I was able to get my hands on them, which once again is really cool. So guys, once again, we're going to end the video there. And as always, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. Guys, share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, don't forget to check us out at Facebook, at the Facebook group Nerdvana. And don't forget to check us out on the TikToks where we put videos up there. And guys, also don't forget to check out the channel where I'm going to be putting up some of the Transformer comic books by IDW and Marvel. So guys, if you're interested in reading those, here's your opportunity to actually read those comics, check them out, and if you like them, actually hit your local comic book store and pick them up. This is stuff I'm going to be putting out there for you guys as much as possible and as often as possible as I can put these videos out between my day job. Once again, guys, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.